Yo, what's up, guys? I am here to bring you the next installment of my Resident Evil 4 boss battle tips and tricks and tips, whatever you want to call it, for no death runs and or just better progression in the video game itself. Today, man, I probably should have looked at the name, what this guy is called. I don't know, I'll have the name in the title. But if you come from the stream, you'll know this guy's box fight, and I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how to beat box fight, hopefully without dying, for your no death run. So pretty much the way that I go into this is mainly almost always random for the first phase. I don't really have a set strategy at all for the first phase, which I know kind of defeats the purpose of the idea. The second phase I do have a strategy for. But the first phase is mainly just stay alive until you get to the second phase. So for once, I think I'm just gonna wing it and let you guys see how I do it, and then when we get to the second phase, I will give you an idea of what I tend to do. For this, maxed out blacktail, 18 in the mag, maxed out TMP, 100 in the mag, maxed out striker, 16 in the mag, and then we have a maxed out semi-auto sniper, 10 in the mag. So we're just gonna try. We're gonna see. Could quite possibly go wrong. It's been a while since I've actually done it, but we shall see. So let's get into it then. I call this box fight for a reason, because I mean, you're trapped in a box. So phase 1 is box fight, phase 2 is over there in the cave thingy, and I only really got strategies for phase 2. Phase 1 I just kind of wing it, but I don't know, something might hit with muscle memory, and either way you can just see how I engage this boss fight to begin with. I'll show cutscenes just since it's YouTube.
Ashley. What is that?
Alright, first phase done of the first phase. There's 3 phases of the box fight. Obviously, you gotta hit the green lights and progress from there. So you can't get that one. So you gotta go in here. So now you're stuck with him. ahead and heal up real quick. Avoid this. Go ahead, grab this, and get the fuck out of here. He gets a, oh, I'm sorry, I skipped the cutscene. He got pincers, that's really it. That's all that happened. He's kind of blocking me here. This is not ideal. Mother of God. I normally don't fight him in these little dumb situations like this because there's no reason to fight him. Because you can just go and get out. There's no reason to actually engage in that situation at all. Alright, so now I got time to breathe for a minute. So, right here, that was the end of phase 1. Simple, pretty much clean. We got hit, but, you know, could have been a lot worse. So now is the time to go ahead and reload all of your weapons. Actually, let's go ahead and grab this ammo real quick. Get the healing herb. Good deal. So now let's go ahead and reload everything we have. And then I'll tell you the strategy that I've developed for phase 2, which we're about to encounter right now. So what's going to happen here is he's going to come up from behind the abyss that is behind us. There is going to be 2 explosive barrels in here. Obviously, we're going to use them on him. And then there's cage doors, which you can see a sneak peek right there. You can lock him in there and fire on him. So this phase of the boss fight has sub-phases as well. Pretty much you'll know when you're close to killing him when he starts going underground. When he goes underground, that's the last sub-phase of the second phase. And that will show you that you're pretty much done. So let's go ahead and just keep the health just for now, and let's get the encounter started. So normally how I start this off is I always hang left, open the door, keep it open. If you leave down cage doors, he will break the cage doors. Leave all cage doors open until you want to block him off. We want to hit both explosive barrels before we start locking him in the cages. So I'm going to hang left, open the cage door, keep it open, keep him down, or make him come down the tunnel, hit the explosive barrel, open the cage, and run around to the second explosive barrel, which will be by the rock in the middle. Alright, so now we just hit both explosive barrels on him. I'm going to go ahead and grab the herb. Now we're just going to kind of play run around. Ring around the rosy, whatever you want to call it. We're going to make him try to come over here. Go ahead, drop this. He will break through this eventually, but until then we get to hit some good shots on him. So I normally break out my sniper. Go ahead and just pop off. And sometimes that happens. He breaks through in the very first thing. Not all the time does that happen. Sometimes it does. Well, so we broke both of our cages. That was not ideal. That was bad RNG in my opinion. That could have gone a lot better. So now we really just get out of the way, take shots when we can, and get the fuck out of the way. And this rock is your best friend. It's gonna slow him down, he's gonna have to cut corners, all that kind of shit. You just really wanna chill for a minute. Alright, so that just, we're already at the last phase, so now you just hang out and wait for him to attack you. Nope, never mind. Okay, so I guess I missed a phase here. I guess that initiated a secondary phase. I'm not really sure. Nothing changed at all. Because you'll know when it's the last phase, because it'll start going underground, and that will show you that you are at least 3/4 of the way done here. So I just kind of hang out, chill, put shots on them. Alright, so now I ran out of sniper. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and switch to TMP. I normally don't use grenades on them unless I absolutely have to. Careful though, don't overextend on your rock, because if you go too far on the rock, he will change positions. Alright, so that just initiated the last phase. So now you just hang out and wait for him to attack you. Hit your dodge sequences, and then he comes up. Careful, I overextended, he might turn around. Nope, he'll just go underground. When he goes underground, you just wait until he attacks you. Okay, sometimes, okay, I'm hitting massive lag spikes for some reason. I don't know why that happens during this boss fight, but sometimes when you do fight him, there's just so much going on, I guess, in the game's coding that you literally do hit those, what I call slow runs, and that is a part of this boss battle. Sometimes, not all the times, it's just you're trying to go full speed away from him, he's trying to cut you with his pincers, and he's lunging at you, and slashing, lunge and slash while you're sprinting, and something about that just breaks the game, as you saw, and I don't know why. I turned around because normally when that happens, the farther away you get from him, the worse that happens. And you don't want to have those slow runs, those are bad. As you can see, it just breaks the game completely. A little far ahead of him, but that's not your fault. That is just honestly the game's fault. Let's go ahead and do some shotgun for a little bit. He might have turned around. He turned around. Nope. Okay. I don't think that last shot hit. That's why I like to hug the rock, because sometimes you can get out of pincer lunges when you hug the rock. Okay, so this should be the last phase of this whole little dodge sequence crap. I just normally come up here because it's just easier. Should be a double sequence. Triple sequence. Quadruple sequence. Then he'll come up now. And there you have it. That right there is what I call the box fight. And that will get you through that. I guarantee it. I guarantee it will. And he's worth 50,000 gold. So with that said, I would like to say that as a no death runner myself, as a disclaimer, I do practice this on normal mode, but yet again, these strategies do apply to professional mode. However, your dodge sequences and ammo limitations may vary, other certain things may vary, but I can guarantee you no matter what that these strategies will help you get through this boss battle, even if you need to customize it into your own unique way. This is a base set strategy that will get you through what I call box fight. I don't really know the real name of this boss, but I'll figure it out when I post the video. So thank you so much for watching, hanging out, and I really do hope that these tips and tricks did help you on this boss fight, and I hope you get to progress a little bit in Resident Evil 4. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I appreciate it.